Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Dalton here. I'm so glad that you came to join me today to read a story. We are gonna read a story and do an art project today. Who wants to do an art project? You wanna do an art project? Awesome, okay. We're gonna read this story, it's called The Dot, okay? It is written and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds, okay? So if it's written by him, what does that mean? He's the author, you're right, okay? And he's the illustrator. What does that mean? He wrote the words. You're right, kiss your brain. So we're gonna read this story together, The Dot. What do we call this page? The title page, you're right. It tells us the title, the dot, and our author. All right, you got your best listening ears on? Okay, here we go. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and she gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, now sign it. Vashti thought for a moment, well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was a little dot. She had drawn her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted a yellow dot, a green dot, a red dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the red, she discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. Did you know, boys and girls, that if you mix blue and red together, you get purple? If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. Look at her cool art pieces. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's mini dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, please, sign it. The end. Boys and girls, I love this story, The Dot. We are going to now do an art project. So here's what I want you to do, okay? You need to go to an adult somewhere in your home. Go to an adult and ask if you have some of this stuff in your house. Okay, so what I did was I got some paint colors and some Q-tips. So go ask someone in your home if you have some paint and some Q-tips. And then I have a paper plate here. And all I did was take my Q-tips, just like this, and I put dots on my paper plate to make an art project. Okay, so there's one option that you can do. You can do many different things with your Q-tips. You don't have to go in circles. Maybe you want to do some straight lines. Whatever you want to do, this is your art project, okay? Okay, and then I have a piece of paper here, and all I did was go around my house and I found things that are shaped like dots, like big circles. So I have a toilet paper roll here, shaped like a circle. I have a coffee mug. I have a candle, the bottom of a candle. And then I have my baby's bottle shaped like a circle, okay? And all I did was take those and I put them on a piece of paper. So you can have a piece of paper, you can use a napkin, anything that you have that you can draw on, but make sure you ask an adult first, okay? All I did was take some pens. I have some different colored pens here, and you don't have to have different colors. Even if you just have a black pen, you can use a black pen. And I took my things and I put them on the paper and I just traced over them. And then after I was done, if you want to make designs inside the circles, you can do that. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. When you do your art project, I want you to have an adult, somebody at home, to take your picture with your art project, okay? And you can either put it in the comments under this video, or if the adult has social media and they want to put it on their social media, make sure that you put the hashtag Manly Spirit Week 2020. Okay, I cannot wait to see your art projects, and I'm so glad that you joined me today to read our book, The Dot. Okay, and I just hope you guys know how much we miss you and how much we love you.